And in this next fight, we got William Gomis taking on Hyder Amil. And this is a fight where I think they're trying to get William Gomis to actually have to get in a fight, man. Like, it's the UFC, and William Gomis is really good at just running away and nullifying guys and just making fights extremely boring, point fight decisions. And the UFC gave him Joe Anderson Brito in his last fight. He was able to do the same thing to Brito and kind of just outpoint him. So now they're saying, hey, can you make Hyder Amil boring too? Because this guy is almost impossible for him to have a boring fight. So they're saying, Hyder Amil, go out there and make this guy fight. And but both these guys are undefeated in the UFC. Hyder Amil comes in there brawling style, trying to take your head off. We saw him get the knockout win really early versus Ji Young Long. And William Gomis, he's getting these decision wins and racking them up. So something's got to give here, and I think it's a really interesting matchup. Gomis, I think he's going to have to wrestle here because if you look at his striking, I mean, his stand-up is good. I think he can keep the distance for portions of the fight and probably be sniping with the lead hand offense and the occasional straights. But Hyder Amil does have very good footwork cutting the cage off and underrated dirty boxing. He kind of smothers his work a lot, which I don't like to see in the boxing, but it's because he likes to clinch and do these short uppercuts, mix in elbows, and he just weaponizes his pace and his pressure. I feel like he's somewhat of a similar version of like a Chepe, but yeah, and then in terms of the wrestling and the grappling, Amil can be taken down. He does give his back, but he's very strong and hard to control. His takedown defense is serviceable enough. Like, he will defend a lot of takedowns as well, even though he does get taken down at times. And I'm going to lead with Amil here by knockout. I just feel like that's where my head's at right now. It's the smaller cage. A lot of Gomis' wins have been in France, where he's getting the crowd on his side and maybe the judges are a little bit more on his side in terms of wanting him to win with that style. In the Apex, I could see him losing a decision or Amil getting the knockout here. And I just think Hyder Amil is going to walk him down, force that brawl, be the bull, and going to beat the Matador in this one. I think he's going to be able to be the stronger guy, so he'll be able to defend the takedowns, maybe even reverse the takedowns and get on top. And I think maybe we'll see Gomis starting out good, but as the fight goes on, we'll see the tide turn, Amil start to take over, and I think Amil can get that late finish or decision win here, and I'm going to go with the slight underdog, Hyder Amil.